Howdy, it is Sunday evening and tomorrow is mascara launch day. Whee! I'm excited. But first, I've been wanting to do this set for a while since I first got it. It's called Rosè Ombré and it's part of the fall line. And this is stunning, especially when you see it in the sunlight. But look at that gradient. Look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh. I just love it. But what I'm gonna do it sideways on a couple of my nails, but I'm also gonna do this. I'm gonna have it kind of like askew a little bit so that it's not, you know, it's gonna look like an optical illusion. And I wanted to show you this so that you could see ahead of time how I'm gonna do it. So I did it on the back of my hand because I didn't wanna like put it on my nail and have to take it off in case I blew it. And this is the first time I'm even doing this, so I'm hoping that I get it right, because if I don't, it's gonna suck. Anyway, all right, here we go. So tomorrow is mascara launch day, and they're doing it in the evening, which is a little interesting. I'm kind of surprised that they're not just doing it, you know, at the usual time, which is, let me put that on here. I'm a little surprised they're not doing it at the regular time, which is in the morning at 8 a.m., but they're doing it at 5 p.m. Pacific. So I guess that's 8 in the evening, Eastern time, and, you know, whatever the other times are. I'm 8, 7, 6, and 5, I guess. 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, and 5 Pacific. So that'll be exciting tomorrow. And I will have one last application video in the morning, but I wanted to get this done tonight. And look at that gorgeousness. Wow. And of course, it's out of stock now, which is partly why I've been waiting to do this. But I found out the other day that this particular shade and a couple others that are out of stock are going to be restocked on October 9th. So I feel really, I'm kind of bummed that it's out of stock now, but I'm not waiting until October 9th to put this baby on. No way. I had to do it now. So that's the deal with this particular color. But man, look at this ombre. Ah, it's so pretty. Fix this little bit here. And I think tomorrow is going to be day 56. It's going to be 7 weeks of wearing this mascara every day. And there's still plenty left in the tube. I'm not even close to, you know, throwing it out, because usually mascaras dry up a lot sooner than this. So the fact that it's still going strong is very exciting to me. And I'm going to take these little silver tabbies off here. Yeah, there we go. Even on my hand, I still want it to look nice. Obsessed much? Why, yes. Okay, sorry. All right, I think we were right about there. Okay, and also, for anybody who's curious about my heart, when I first started doing videos, my phone is over here. This is, you know, where my phone is, but the viewfinder's over here. But what I used to be doing was like putting the nails on way the hell over here, and I was out of frame half the time. So now I have my heart or my star down so that I can see where my hands are supposed to be, and that way everything is as it should be. So for my ring, I'm gonna do this one. And I think I have to not quite put it where my cuticle is. I'm gonna have to trim it on my cuticle a little on the 1/2. Because if I put them both like they're supposed to be, then they're not gonna be, you know, they're gonna be lined up correctly, and we don't want that. We need to be a little bit slightly, what's the word? Askew, I think. So if I do this with this one, and then if I do the normal way with this one, how it's supposed to be, then we will get our effect. And if I line it upright correctly, I mean, not upright, the standing, if I line it correctly, you won't see where the line is, which is what I'm hoping for. And I think I might have got it right here. So yeah, this might take a little extra time when you're doing it, but as far as I'm concerned, for the illusion and for the effect, it's worth it. I mean, it's really just a matter of coming along with your pusher or whatever your tool of choice is to get your trimming off. I don't know, it's maybe an extra minute per nail. So let's see if that comes off cleanly. Yeah, that's gonna work. Good. Get that off there. Now just smooth it over. You know, this one might be slightly crooked, but in this moment right now, I'm kind of really not, I don't know that I care about that because it's just so pretty. And I think I got this one by my cuticle a little bit. So let's trim that right there. All right, I think I might have to do a little cleanup on this one, maybe. But I like it. I think I could have gotten this one in a slightly better position so that there's more dark on this side. But you know what? It's love, love, love. All right, so now for my ring on this hand, I think I might have to use one of my thumb ones because my ring is a little bit longer. I want to try and do it sideways like this. Yeah. So let's go like this. I want to stretch it a little so that it's slightly, it's going to fit my nail longer. I want it to go, I think, just about like that. Yeah, that way you still get the ombre effect and you don't lose the dark. I saw another stylist do this, but they had it positioned a little bit too far, like this edge was on the side of their nail and you could barely see the light part because they trimmed it too soon. So I wanted to get the light part for sure onto my nail. And that's what I have right now. So I'm very happy with this one. Yeah. This right here is a trust the process, Manny. It looks like a disaster as I'm doing it, but when it's done, it'll be gorgeous. And then what I want to try and do is save this little bit here for another nail, but I'm going to go under with the dome side like this and then kind of press it under. Or maybe I could just use my nail. I've been trying to get away from using my thumbnails because this nail has base coat on it, and when I go underneath like that, sometimes the base coat gets messed up, but I think I'm okay right now. And your thumbs really are your best tool. So that's why I always put polish, the actual strips on my thumbs last. Oh, how I love that. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so do I want to do on my middle? Should I just put them normal? Yeah, I think I'm going to just do that. So yeah, I had my my high school reunion last night. We did our 40th reunion in 2019 because I graduated in 79. And we were going to do a reunion 2.0 in 2020, but, you know, that kind of went sideways because of the pandemic. And then the last couple years, you know, people are starting to move around more again. But it just took a while for the logistics to happen and for people to be able to, you know, make it to the new, you know, 2.0 one, even though it took 4 years. So last night was 2.0. It was a really fun evening. And I'm really happy that I did that. And next year is going to be 45th anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that too. And it was just really good to catch up with a lot of people that I hadn't seen. A couple people that in particular that I was really hoping would make it. And a couple that missed out. One of them was sick and the other had just, you know, scheduling conflict and couldn't do it. And there were, I mean, you know, I shouldn't just say only 2 people. There were a lot of people that missed out on it. And I'm hoping that maybe we can catch up and, you know, before next year, maybe we could just all have dinner somewhere or something. But, and you know, this year is the 50th anniversary of when I graduated from grade school, grammar school. K through 6, and I'm hatching a plan to do something with my grammar school. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because I don't know if it's gonna happen, but once it's in place, I'll let you know. So, I mean, how many grammar schools have students 50 years down the line that are still, you know, still in touch and still around and still in the neighborhood and all of that? It's just, it has to be kind of unique. So I'm hoping that, you know, something can come from that. All right, so now on this one, I'm gonna go sideways like on my ring, which means I need another, no, I need another, hang on, hold please. I don't know that I actually need a thumb one for that because it's a little bit shorter of a nail. This one might work. Because the thumbs really can only be used on a thumb. I can't use anything, you know, if I try to do anything weird with my thumbnails, it usually doesn't work out very well. So I want to save my thumbs for my thumbs, which is why I'm not going to use these two. On my index, but let me see if I can make this work like I did on my ring. Oh no, wait, I have this one. Ah, crap. I did it again. Oh, and I really don't want to sacrifice this strip. Well, I have this one. I can't believe I forgot about this half because I can, I think, lay it this way. Or should I go that way? Slightly crooked. Oh no. Did Did I rub you down too much? Shoot. Okay, that came up good. All right, one more time. It wasn't quite covered on this side over here a second ago. It was, part of my nail was still not covered, so I had to take it up. Yeah, that's gonna work, I think. I'm so bummed about this guy, especially with a strip like this one, a color like this that I know I'm gonna love forever. I mean, the minute that this restocks, October 9th, people, if you want this color, come back October 9th. I'm gonna give you my shopping link. And the minute that you see it, get 8 of them, or get however many, you know, you're able to, because usually once the season is over, it's gone forever. They don't usually like reissue. So, I mean, sometimes once in a while they do, but it's usually not something that you can count on. So, if you like a color, get it while you can. I'm also in the process of getting my on-hand inventory up and running. And when that happens, you can shop in there and just get one set if you want. You don't have to do the whole buy 3, get 1 free thing. You can just get one from my own stash. And that should be up shortly. Yeah, this one's gonna need a little cleanup, I think. Yeah, let me get my remover. And this thing, it's on Amazon, very cheap. It makes it so much easier when you're getting your remover, because you just pump this and the remover comes up into your cotton ball. But if you hold it both sides very carefully and just very lightly squeeze down, you can see how it's pooling right there. And then you can just dip your brush in it and then do the thing. Oh, come on now. There we go. That's better. And then this one's going to go half and half. Okay, let me do that. And I just cut these in half with scissors. I left the plastic on so that there's more, you know, grip to the scissors. There's more bite for the scissors to grab onto. And just cut it straight down the middle. Now this one is gonna go Are we straight? Yeah, I think that's good enough for jazz. And just tuck under. And then a little trimmy over here. And I'm doing this, I'm not pressing very hard because I don't want to damage my, the reason why this one right here has this rippling down the center is because I pushed too hard and I damaged, your matrix is right underneath here. It's right just past your cuticle, and that's where everything grows from. And if you push too hard in this area, you're gonna get the rippling that I have. So I'm doing it enough to kind of like perforate it a little, but I don't want to jam it in there really hard. I want to be more careful. So my star, no, you're still where you belong. Okay. All right, just a second. I'm sorry. I have to, I need to get a better look at this, and I can't do it when it's so far away from my face. So give me just a second. Yeah, there we go. All right, every once in a while, I need a better view. Okay. And then there's this one. Are you enough different? Not really, are you? All right, I think I need to do this one more. What is happening here? Do I need to take this off? Did I not get it right? And it's also a little bit narrow. All right, I need to use a wider, I need to use these two on this nail. All right, I'm sorry, just a second. And see, this is what I mean. Just go like that and you've got your remover. Okay, my bad, I used the wrong one. And this, by the way, that I have in here is Color Street's own non-acetone remover. It's a very effective product. It works really fast, gets everything off. The only thing I don't like about it is the price. So for my money, I mean, and I don't really get a discount on, I mean, I get, you know, it's a little complicated, but I do pay full price for the polish. I mean, for the remover. Polishes are different because I do, you know, anyway, I don't know if I'm not supposed to talk about that, so. But if you want to find out how things work, hit me up. You know, I think I do need a little along this side. It's not quite covered. So maybe I can use this little skinny one. On the side. Oops. Blend it right in there. And then when I put my top coat on, it'll make the little line right there a little less noticeable. If it's noticeable at all right now. I don't actually. Yeah, that worked out just fine, didn't it? And I see no line. Wow. Well, okay, a tiny bit right there when if you're looking for it, but if you're not looking for it, you're not going to see it. Yeah, that worked out nicely. Okay, so on this one, maybe I should do my thumbs next. Now with my thumbs, what do I want to do with my thumbs? You know, I guess my thumbs are going to just go normal. All right, let's just do that. I think colors like this, sometimes you don't need too much embellishment to make them work because they're pretty just as they are. But I really wanted to do the sideways thing, and I wanted to do the illusion also. I wanted to try that and see how it looked. And I like it a lot. Tuck that under there and there. Oops. We are sticky. Now, do I need a trim over here, or can I just tuck this in? Oh yeah, that worked. I could just tuck that in. And same for this little bit right here. Tuck that under. I am not a fan of filing. I file as little as possible with the polish when the polish is on, because if you leave your nails covered at the end, then it'll last a lot longer. So I try to not do any filing if I can get away with it. And when you're pressing it down, and can you see how I did it with this, where I grab it with my index and I kind of pull, and I'm pulling and I'm smoothing it down. I'm doing the same thing over here. I'm putting my index under here and I'm like pulling it, but I'm also using my thumb to smooth it as I pull it so that I can stretch it and it'll fit the shape of my nail. And you should hear that sound, because that means that, oops, shoot, did that rip too soon? Anyway, that means that you're really like pressing it onto your nail surface and you're getting really good adhesion. You don't want to just kind of like, I don't want you to be afraid of like rubbing too hard, like you're going to break the polish or anything. You know, it's not going to, well, I say as I pulled mine too soon, but that was because I pulled it too soon. But don't be afraid to just go like this. Like even after I'm done with this, for the next like 20 minutes, I'm gonna just be going like this all the time, just to really make sure it's on there good and solid. And now back to my thumb, because I have a tiny bit right here that's uncovered. So let me go back to where it was. Just put a little bitty patch right there. And this patch that I'm putting on really only works with solids. I mean with the glitters. If it's a pattern, a strip with a pattern, or if it's a solid, you'll definitely see it. But the glitter, this is partly why I love these glitter formulas so much, because they're much more forgiving when it comes to mishaps like that. And they're also a little thicker, and they do tend to last longer. And that's a little part I want to get rid of right there. Okay, that's better. All right, now for my last index finger. What I wanted to do was have this start here. Nope, you're not quite covering the end of my nail. All right, let me try. Maybe I should do this first and see how I want it. All right, so this is the end of my nail. Where do I want the first strip placed? All right, I'm gonna place it right like this. And that looks good and straight. Okay, yeah, that's what I needed to do, was get them side by side before I put it down so I could see what I was doing. Tuck you along the side. Yeah, maybe a little trim right here. Okay. And just go along the line of your this area where your skin meets your nail, this little puffy area right here, they call that your sidewall. So just gently trace where your cuticle is, and then just come around where your sidewall is, and just kind of like poke it in there. And I get these cuticle pushers. I get them you can get them at Sally, or you can get them on Amazon, or I'm sure they probably have them at Target and Walmart. Anywhere you want to, you know, anywhere you buy your nail supplies, you can find them. Some people use rubber ones too, but I like the metal ones because I feel like it's a sharper, you get a cleaner edge. And it kind of digs in there a little bit better. But using the rubber ones is good for smoothing them out instead of your thumb. But I just use my thumb. All right, there's that. And then how did I have this one? Oh yeah, it just came like this right here. Okay, this one's gonna go down like normal. All right, I think. Oh, I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nailed it. Wow. Oh my gosh, this glitter is so pretty. Hang on, let me go up a little. All right, this one might have to go in my Mani Hall of Fame. Just might be in my Mani Hall of Fame. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, it's called Rosè Ombré. It's, as I said before, out of stock. October 9th, people. That's how you're gonna get more. You know I'm gonna be ordering more. This is gonna definitely be one I'm gonna be hoarding. Clearly I can't stop looking at it. Wow, wow. All right, people, have a great week. Oh, 33 minutes. It's another long one. Sorry. But, yeah, definitely worth the time. Man, this right here, it's everything. Now you see one more reason why I love Color Street so much, because the creativity. You can really do whatever you want. Go sideways if you want to. Do the half and half thing, or you know, whatever you want to do. You don't have to do the strip the way that it comes. You can make it fit whatever your vision is. And so much fun. And I still have this on my hand. Oh my God. But that's how I did it. You know, you can put it on your hand first. You can find ways to decide how you're going to do it. So anyway, thank you again. Have a great week. And, well, I'll see you in the morning for my mascara, my last mascara application before they officially go on sale. So thank you, and I will see you there. Bye.